Hey everyone, this is Patrice with the Positivity Corner, and I'm back with another video. I'm still doing reactions to my favorite dance and club classics, and boy oh boy, this group, they had three massive hits in 1976. The name of the group, if you know your club music, Double Exposure, straight out of Philadelphia, PA. They were on the iconic label South Soul Records, and they had a hit debut album at that time that just shot up the charts. I know somebody in my household had this album. I don't know if I bought it or somebody else did. But they had some really big hits, including the one that I'm about to play. They had My Love Is Free. That was a big one. And the other one was Every Man Has Got to Carry His Own Weight. That's one of my favorite lyrics of the era. I love that lyric. It's just a very, very strong lyric. That particular song by Double Exposure. This one, ooh man, this was a #2 dance chart classic. Now, I'm going to say this. I am not playing the album cut of this, and I think this is probably a first for me. I am going to play the historic remix of this tune. The tune is called, of course, 10%. The remix also came out the same year, 1976. And why am I playing the remix? First of all, the remix was done by my favorite remixer of all time, the late, great, legendary Walter Gibbons. This remix made him a star. But the other reason why I am playing the remix and not the original is because this is the one version that people on the dance floor wanted to hear. Didn't want to hear the album cut because this was considered the superior record. And it also made recording history. This was the first 12-inch commercially available single to the general public. Before then, 12 inches were only available to record industry insiders, not the general public. In other words, people like DJs and things like that. They could get the 12 inches. You and I couldn't. We couldn't get them. This song, 10%, was the first 12-inch. And of course, it made music history. I love this. Oh my gosh. And I love Walter Gibbons. He's not known now, but I'm telling you, in my opinion, I know a lot of people love Tom Moulton, and I love him too. In fact, his remix of My Love Is Free is just killer. But Walter Gibbons was something special. He really, really was. Gone way too soon. Died very young. His remixes will make your head explode. This is from 1976. A Walter Gibbons remix. And the song by Double Exposure. It's called 10%. love that song. That is actually, honestly, one of the greatest remixes of the era. And it was one of the first. That was the Walter Gibbons remix of 10% by Double Exposure, 1976. I play that remix several times a year. It never gets old. It is so well done. In my opinion, Walter Gibbons, absolute genius when it comes to remixing. There's not a lot of his stuff, but what's there is absolutely outstanding. That was a tune and a half, maybe 3/4. Wow. As always, this is Patrice with the Positivity Corner. Please like, click, share, subscribe for further content. And I'll be back with another club classic.